Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
It is certainly heating up in the kitchen. It's part 2 of our Chicken Piccata dish, and we are about to put the finishing touches on this amazing meal. SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get the link to this recipe sent to you. Remember, SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs don't apply. Natasha, don't burn your tongue, girl. Oh, is that good?
It is good.
How is the balance of flavors?
Don't ask me. I just love food. It's going down well. That's all I can say.
Just wait up until we add the sauce that you just made now. It's going to go very beautiful with this chicken.
So for everyone that is cooking along with us at home or on YouTube, we just want to recap what we have put together so far. We've got our sauce that is simmering. It's looking good. It's smelling good. And our chicken is well on its way. But now it's time for the pasta.
Yeah, so Natasha has got a secret way to cook a pasta, apparently.
I've actually made pasta from scratch.
Yes, from scratch. Hey now.
I have.
Overachievers,
please come back to us.
Thank you, PhD in cooking.
Very nice. But okay, already here we've got our ready-made pasta, but we just need to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. For you, what do you think is the absolute ideal way to prepare the perfect pasta that is not too soft, not too hard, but is also packed with flavor?
And not sticky as well.
And not sticky.
So you add oil, just enough.
We've got our Clover Olive Pride here.
Yep. And then pepper, salt and pepper.
Oh, so you put it in before. I do the same thing, actually. Put it all in beforehand.
Am I doing it the wrong way?
No, I think that's the best way. But I've sometimes seen some friends and family at home who put it in as you're cooking. But for me, I feel like that's too late. The pasta's already sticky.
Exactly.
There's no flavor in it. So, yeah, this is the right... in our book.
Also, I feel like that's the beauty about cooking. The more you do it, the better you find ways of doing it.
Flexible to anyone.
Exactly.
There it is. And then you add your pasta.
The pasta goes right in there. Chef Mo, so what's step 2 looking like?
So what we're doing now is working on our salsa, which is some exotic tomatoes, these beautiful, colorful exotic tomatoes from Woolworths. Aren't they just gorgeous? And then we're adding some caper berries to that, which is quite a Mediterranean thing. It's like a little fruit, but it's sweet, salty,
and you know what I like about them? They differ from the small ones because the small ones are very salty, and then these ones you can just have a bite of them like that.
Sweeter.
They're sweet. And also the nutty stuff in those. I mean, the pits, they like so nutty, they're beautiful.
So I'm maybe very, very biased. I love my olives, I love my Mediterranean flavors, I love my peppers. This is delicious. Capers sometimes can be a little salty, but these berry capers are perfect. They're the perfect balance.
But you see the small ones that are very salty, you can use them instead of using salt in your dishes. Just chop them up and then chop them in. Chuck them in the
And I'm sure that's a whole lot healthier too.
And I'm sure it's better for people with like high blood pressure,
diabetes.
You're learning stuff. I'm happy.
I'm really See, now I can cook for my other gogos.
I love that. Okay.
And then we're just going to add a mix of olives. So I've got some green olives. I know you love your olives, girl. They're very good for, they prevent like heart disease and lower cholesterol and regularize blood sugars. So
they're good for your skin.
Yeah, because of the vitamin E. Bring it on.
So everyone always says that I just come to work to eat, and yes, that's true. I'm not lying. But I'm also coming to work to answer all of your questions. So we've asked you on our social medias if you've got any questions for Natasha. And we've got Dorothy here. And Dorothy would love to ask, what does she do currently with her life? Is there a chance for you to come back to Skim Sam?
I don't know. But, I mean, my character's not dead, so that's a great thing, right? But I left on a great note. I'm sure, like, in the future, I would love to be back on screen. I see the boys have also graduated on screen, so now they're, like, working people. Hello. But currently, I am shooting something.
Spill the tea.
First international, which is good as a series.
Congratulations.
We'll speak more about it later on. But yes, I'm just focusing on that, and I want to go back to school again. Like, I want to get my PhD. I don't know how, but Lord, you must make a way.
Natasha, you are such an academic, besides the talent, besides the creativity, which we love. Dokozo Shabalala here has also commented and said, she doesn't know this, but she's my competition to my boyfriend. He loves her. You are rocking up people's homes, Natasha.
The DMs, hello. The DMs are open, it's fine, see?
Dorothy, I think it is safe to say that your boyfriend has exquisite taste. He has exquisite taste not only in you, but obviously Natasha. So we've got a comment, and someone wants to know. We've got questions that need to be asked. Can you please tell me what are your beauty hacks? What are those tips and tricks that you use daily that our viewers at home can also use?
Mind your business.
Drink water.
Very important. Hydrate, drink water. Very, very important. Very vital. And just taking good care of yourself. Like I don't really eat healthy. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I eat junk food. I don't have time to be making an organic meal or whatever. Like I'm always just grabbing. But just drinking water and staying hydrated. And I try and drink my vitamins as well.
Yeah, so Kibone, whether you have a fast-paced lifestyle or whether you've got the time to take that care, take that dedication in every and anything, make sure you mind your business, you drink your water, and of course make sure that you've got all the nutrition that you need within you. So we are well on our way in putting together this incredible meal. Chef Aya, it looks like you're seasoning here whilst I eat.
So as I said earlier on, I took the chicken out, had it in my tray, and then I just used that beautiful sauce you guys made earlier on. Just on top of it, and then I just grated some Clover Texas cheese on top of it. It's gonna go in the oven for like 10 minutes up until it's nice and cold on top. And then after that, we're plating.
Bon appetit.
Bon
That's
appetit.
my favorite part.
But Chef Aya, my thing with chicken breast is that a lot of the time people just get it wrong. It's either too dry or it doesn't have that enough flavor. So after putting it in the pan, and we have to put it again in the oven, how do we make sure that we don't overcook it?
So what you do with the chicken, you must cook it, as I said earlier, on 10 minutes on each side.
Yes.
If it's thick. And if it's like thinner, you can do it 5 minutes at a time. But what also are a lot of things people forget is that when you cook your chicken and when it's done cooking off the heat, it's still cooking while it's on this tray. So now you must make sure that you undercook it as much as you can, because after putting it in the oven and taking it out, it's still going to cook while it's still sitting. And while you're also waiting for it on the table to eat, it's still cooking.
It continues.
So you must just be careful with the timing and everything that you do.
It's an inferno indeed.
Also, I mean, like now that I'm using the Clover Pride fat spread, it's gonna kind of help it be juicy when I'm putting it in the oven. So now it's gonna the fat spread is gonna melt, and then in the oven it's just gonna get into the chicken and keep it nice and moist the entire time up until we eat it.
Adding all those essential oils that we definitely need in our dish. Chef Mo, how's the salsa going?
How does this look? Isn't that just gorgeous? Do you think you'll be able to do this at home?
It's so easy.
I mean,
I think
I can
it was
do this.
That's what I've been doing all the shots.
I mean, it's just a matter of throwing things together, adding some flavors. We use some fresh basil, some fresh thyme leaves, any other herbs that you have at home, incorporate it, and even do some other things like a bit of broccoli, you know, add all those nutrition in there as well.
Absolutely. I want to check on this pasta, Chef Aya.
Yeah, let's see how she did.
Let's see how this pasta
No, it's not me, it's the stove. Like, you can't blame me. You can't blame me.
No, it actually looks really, really good. It looks like this pasta is coming through quite well. It's softening up, of course. The colour is coming together quite well. It's no longer brown, but it's getting that, incorporating that white, that starch that we love so much.
And be careful not to overcook your pasta. Always al dente, which means a little bit of bite to your pasta.
So if you're just joining us at home and you want to find out what is cooking in our kitchen, we are making a chicken piccata, which is incorporating all the flavours of the Mediterranean. So if you want to try this at home, simply SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. This looks really, really good.
Wait, apparently you have to stick it up the ceiling to check if it's cooked.
1, 2, 1, 2, let's go.
Should we stand back?
No, but if you can throw that to the roof, No, but it's cooked. It's beautiful and
Made with love by Clover.
looking absolutely delicious. So if you want to satisfy your sweet tooth this afternoon, then stay right there because after the break, we're making a deliciously warm winter-layered Malva trifle. Stay right there. See you after the break.